Good morning, distinguished guests, representatives of the industry, academia, professional forums, industry bodies, and most importantly, our very dear students. Welcome to the second round of the East Zone Print Olympiad 2020. At the onset, let me welcome our very distinguished guests. First, we have with us Mr. K. Rajendran. Mr. Rajendran has kindly accepted our invitation of gracing this occasion with his august presence and will be blessing the students in their pursuit to victory. He is a veteran in the printing industry and the Honorary General Secretary of All India Federation of Master Printers. We are very grateful that Mr. Rajendran is here with us today. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining here. Next, we have with us Mr. Gautam Dasgupta, who is the former officer in charge and HOD of the Department of Printing Technology at Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata. I was fortunate enough in my career in academia to have him as my first head of the department. But beyond being my HOD and senior lecturer at the institute, he is a mentor and guide to me and perhaps to thousands of students who had the privilege of having him as their teacher. He's a teacher par excellence and loves being in the classroom more than anything else. We are very thankful that we have with us Mr. Mukhi, who is from Indonesia. He is Mr. Mukhi Nurhani, who is from Indonesia, who is also joined here with us. Mr. Mukhi Nurhani, who is here from Indonesia with us. We are very grateful that he has joined in spite of his busy schedule and will be blessing the students. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with the students and blessing them. Thank you. And regarding the judges, like in the first round also, first we have Mr. Surendra Dhote, who is the CEO of Bharat Litho and the president of Regional Institute of Printing Technology Alumni Association and All Bengal Printers Association. He is also the past president of All India Federation of Master Printers, a veteran industrialist and a contributor to the cause of printing. Yeah, we have with us Mr. Krishendu Haldar, who is the head of the Department of Printing Technology, Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata. He's a young and dynamic educationist, and under his leadership, there has been multiple developments in the department, namely curriculum upgradation and development. And following Mr. Haldar, we also have Chandru Chaudhary, who is the former principal of Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata, and he's a veteran educationist and administrator in the field of printing education. We also then have with us Professor Kanai Chandra Paul, who is the professor and head of the Department of Printing Engineering, Jadavpur University. Professor Pal is my teacher and my guru. Professor Pal is a veteran educationist and a researcher par excellence with research publication in various international journals with high impact factor. Following this, we have our another esteemed judge, Professor Shoman Borshak, who is the associate professor and former head of the Department of Printing Engineering, Jadavpur University. He is also my teacher and my guru, an extremely knowledgeable and veteran educationist and researcher in the field of printing technology. And finally, we are very lucky to have Mr. Hemant Kumar Mishra, who is the Directorate of Printing, Stationery and Publication at Government of Odisha. He is a senior technocrat and a great contributor towards the development of printing technology. And of course, my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing team who have worked tirelessly in making this event a reality. Chairman, Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra, who has dedicated his life towards the cause of expansion of printing education among the youth of this nation. This event is his brainchild, and I consider myself fortunate enough to be part of this noble and grand occasion and contribute towards the field in my small way. He is the most motivated and inspiring personality today in the field of printing technology. Our national coordinator, Professor Anjan Kumar Baral, Professor, Department of Printing Technology, Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, is a stalwart in the field of printing technology and research. And also, we are fortunate that Professor Bijender Kaushik, Assistant Professor, Department of Printing Technology, Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, is working tirelessly as the technical coordinator for the East Zone Print Olympiad 2020, without whom this smooth examination process wouldn't have been possible. This event saw more than 50 students enrolled in different printing and packaging programs and hailing from different institutes across Eastern India, namely Department of Printing Technology, the Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Department of Printing Engineering, Jadavpur University, Department of Packaging Technology, Birla Institute of Technology, Kolkata, and Derosium Memorial College, Kolkata, participate in this event with enthusiasm and gusto. They fought to make a name for themselves, and top 20 students emerged victorious to reach the second round of the East Zone Print Olympiad 2020 event. What is most interesting to observe is the fact that these 20 students represent almost all the institutes that I just mentioned and has certainly made their alma mater proud. It takes courage and belief in oneself to be part of the magnificent event like this one. One may not always succeed, but still the will to participate is what that counts. This platform provides a unique opportunity for the students to meet stalwarts from the printing and packaging industry and academia alike. The intention of an event like this is to enhance the reach of the print education and inspire the bright young minds to adopt printing as their choice for higher education. I am sure that the bright students of today are the ones who are going to innovate and contribute meaningfully in the development of the printing and allied industries. I believe that the ones who will be victorious in this journey are the ones who not only possess the knowledge of printing, but most importantly, has the passion and love for this field of study. This makes me extremely proud and happy to be in close association with the student community and to inspire and motivate them to contribute in the development of the industry and academia. I would like to end with a quote from William Arthur Ward, where he said, "Do more than belong, participate. Do more than care, help. Do more than believe, practice. Do more than be fair, be kind. Do more than forgive, forget. Do more than dream, work." With this, I wish all our dear students the very best in their journey of proving their mettle and of being the best of the best, not only in the Eastern region, but also nationally in the days to come. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. And now I would request our technical coordinator, Professor Bijender Kaushik, to just give a brief overview of the examination procedure so that the students and our guests and judges are familiar with it. Professor Kaushik, please.
Yeah, good morning, dear students. Good morning, everyone. And a brief of rule and regulations for today exam. So, firstly, like the round one exam, in the same way, the total marks will be 50. Total questions will be 50, and each question one will carry 1 mark each. And you will have again 30 minutes to solve these 50 questions. And the most important thing to consider is you have not to go out of Zoom, and you will not, you need not to even switch off your camera. If your camera will be found switched off, or you will be away of camera, then it's sure that your candidature will be cancelled by judges. So judges are also requested to keep a vigil or keep on monitoring all the students so that if any student is not found on camera, then he may be disqualified from the list, I think. So students, a big may say, I may say that a guideline is there for you that you will never switch off your camera, you will never go out of Zoom, and after completing each section, the exam will have 5 sections and each section will have 10 questions like earlier. So you have to come online on Zoom for 10 seconds at least after completion of each section. You will have to do this. So if anyone is not found on camera, then judges and even me or the organizers will call you, and still you are not coming online on Zoom, then your candidature will sure that it is sure that your candidature will be disqualified, and the same has been happened in last exam also. So students, always be online on Zoom, always be on camera. Okay, the rest rule regulations are just like earlier exam, and out of you 20 today, the top 5 students will be selected, and the selection will be on 2 bases like earlier. That firstly the marks, like who got higher mark out of 50, then he will be qualified. But if 2 or 3 people at the borderline, then 2 or 3 people are having the same number of marks, then who has submitted the earlier, then he will be qualified. So out of 20, we will select top 5 students today. First criteria, the marks, and if marks are same at the borderline, then who has submitted first, that will be qualified. So these are the set of rules. Still, if you have any problem regarding any query regarding exam conducting, then you may put in chat box also. You will have exam link on your WhatsApp number. On your WhatsApp, you will get exam link. So after 5 to 10 minutes, the link will be sent to you, and the time will be noted down, and you will have 30 minutes. So these all are set of rule regulations. So I will hand over mic to Sankhya sir, please.
Thank you, Professor Kaushik, for a detailed guideline of the examination procedure. I now would formally like to start the session with our chief guest, Mr. K. Rajendran, a veteran in the printing industry and Honorary General Secretary of the All India Federation of Master Printers, sir. Sir, Mr. Rajendran, please.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning to our past president, Mr. Kamalji, and all the hosts. A warm welcome to dear students, faculty members, and the distinguished guests present here. All India Federation of Master Printers, with more than 250 printers in India, being the one of the largest printers body in the world. With one of the objective is to promote the general interest of the printing industry and improve the conditions in all branches of the industry. Printing in India is every day developing. There will be a great demand in future for all the printing engineers, definitely. I am very happy to know that our Offset Printer Association, OPA, Ludhiana, in collaboration with the Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Calcutta, is holding East Zone Print Olympiad, a biggest talent hub for the printing students in India. Really, it is a very biggest talent hub maybe. The main objective of Print Olympiad is to encourage the printing teachers and students and to attract the youth for adopting printing as a career. See, it's one of the very intelligent career in the all technical studies. Students are the future of our industry. They are the future. One meeting I attended in Chennai, Selection Institute of Graphic Arts. In that celebration, one student is asked me, well, what is the future of the printing? I replied to the student immediately, you are the future of the printing. Now the students are the future. Already there are so much of invented things are there. But today, all the world is expecting the young generation in the all field. Whatever is to be, the balance is there, that is to be fulfilled by the young generation. And that is the duty of also the students. This is one of the duty and the committed duty also. They have to work with very excellent environment for learning the latest techniques of printing and related activities. I am a student, one of the printing students from our Chennai Institute of Printing Technology. In our period, the technology is very minimized and it is not improved. There is no any latest improvement on in the 80s or something. But now not like that. So much of recent developments in graphic arts will be there. So students are getting more chances and more technical, advanced technical seminars and everything. The chances will be there to attend the things. So I request the students, please utilize all those things and to improve your knowledge on this printing. I really congratulate the winner of the and advise the loser not to lose the art and try again and work hard till you achieve your excellence. Don't take any fed about your failing or loss something. Each and every loss has to given the very good lesson to us. Please keep in our mind. And today, with the increasing trend towards digitalization and computerization of the media and the explosion of internet has created doubts about the existing of printing industry. It's a very good platform today. Students are having the chances. But the fact is that print will remain forever. It is evergreen. Hence, the future prospects for the printing technologies are very bright, as there are immense opportunities awaiting this discipline. Qualified printing professionals will be great demand in the coming years. Definitely the qualified printing professional will be the great demand will be there. I sincerely wish that all of you come out in flying colors with your degrees and make your country proud as a printing technologist and as well as a proud to be a printer. I once again thank you all for giving me the chance and for this chief guest for this occasion. Really, I am very happy and very proud of this situation. Thank you, one and all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Rajendran, for such an inspiring and thank you that they have chosen the right path for their careers in the future. Now I would request our guest of honor, Mr. Gautam Dasgupta, former officer in charge and HOD Department of Printing Technology, Regional Institute of Printing Technology, to give his speech. Mr. Dasgupta, sir, please.
Good morning. It is a great honor for me to be talking with you today on this very exciting occasion of the very first East Zone Print Olympiad 2020 second round. I am delighted to have the opportunity to address such a talented gathering of hard-working students along with distinguished personalities of printing industry and academia. This is a great day for you, and I am very happy to be sharing it with you. I wish to thank all the collaborators in this event for their valuable contribution to the success of East Zone Print Olympiad 2020. Let me once again take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers of this event, especially Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra, Chairman, East Zone Print Olympiad 2020, Mr. K. Rajendran, Honorary General Secretary, All India Federation of Master Printers, Mr. Dibbojyoti Kolita, President, All India Federation of Master Printers, Mr. Parveen Agarwal, President, Offset Printers Association, Ludhiana, Dr. Anjan Kumar Baral, National Coordinator, Professor Bijender Kaushik, Technical Coordinator, and Mr. Shankho Devnath, Project Coordinator, East Zone, for inviting me to officiate as guest of honor for today's occasion. It is my expectation that the first round qualified participants will find the occasion useful and contribute their best talent. Inspiration is a stimulating feeling that we seek to motivate us to continue pressing forward through hardships and to find meaning amidst chaos. What inspires us is sometimes found in the rarest of forms. It is sometimes in plain sight. It is often stumbled upon without intention, and it is sometimes graciously handed to us in the form of wise words spoken by experienced and influential minds. I hope I will be able to inspire you by the end of my speech. Success is attracted by hard work, commitment, dedication, and passion. But to that, you need purpose and inspiration. One of the most profound speeches I can share from Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder and Chief Executive Officer of Facebook. He said, purpose is that sense that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, that we are needed, that we have something better ahead to work for. Purpose is what creates true happiness. A school is not just a place for academic learning, but also for physical, cultural, social, and spiritual learning and growth that to be exposed. Exposure will teach you things that you do not learn in class. We live in a globalized world where life is multidimensional. Now, as people studying to become professionals in your different chosen fields, your chances of success are high if you train yourself to be well-rounded. As I belong to Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata, my alma mater constantly provides all-round support to the students for the last 65 years tirelessly to produce numerous professionals, technocrats, and educators who are well placed in their respective field to serve the nation. The most important fundamental that I like to share about Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata, host of Print Olympiad East Zone, that is, a lamp of knowledge had been lit and that all may bathe in its sight. The Institute has been successful in this mission all along the years of providing all-round development of the students. At the same time, I must say that the idea of Print Olympiad, a brainchild of Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra, under the banner of Offset Printers Association Ludhiana, powered by All India Federation of Master Printers, is a wonderful innovation for national level talent hunt in printing and packaging, surely will pave the path for printing research and development. Though inspiration in itself is not enough, we need to acquire employability skills. Employability skills is a group of essential abilities that involve the development of a knowledge base, expertise level, and mindset that is increasingly necessary for success in the modern workplace. Employability skills are typically considered essential qualifications for many job positions and hence have become necessary for an individual's employment success at just about any level within a business environment. Print Olympiad is a kind of a platform where one can showcase his or her knowledge or skill or hidden talent in order to step up a new world of workplace. I wish once again you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Dashgupta, for your kind words and inspirational speech in the beginning. I would now like to request we have with us Mr. Muhi Nurhani from Indonesia, from the Indonesian Printers Association. Mr. Nurhani, if you could just encourage our students with a kind word, sir, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sankhya. Good morning, good afternoon in Jakarta now, good morning in India. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Kamalji for inviting me. It's a very honor for me to be here to speak in front of all the participants in Print Olympiad 2020. It's a very, very good moment because I was in Chandigarh for the first Print Olympiad in 2018 at that time. Like the previous speaker said before, all the student here is the future for printing. I agree with that. And this year maybe is not such a good business for not only for printing, but all of business. But I believe after this pandemic over, printing will rise again and you will be needed, even though in Indonesia. So I wish best luck for all the students. May the best win. Thank you very much.
Thank you a lot for your kind words, Mr. Nurhani. Later. Okay, now without any further ado, next I would like to request Professor Chopra to formally launch the test and do all the formalities. Professor Chopra, sir.
Thank you very much, Devnath. I'm thankful to Rani for his words, and definitely, as Gautam Deshgupta has said, he has used some words from the founder of the Facebook. Our own poet, the father of Amitabh Bachchan, has written on this. I will just read the line in Hindi. कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती और हिम्मत करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. That's what he said, and that's what I'm telling for all the students. Be ready and be happy. You should be happy because already you are in the top 20 of the region. East region is not a small region. So now one of you is going to be the top print student of Eastern region. Cheer up for that. The 5 top students selected today will be getting certificate of finalist and rupees 5,000 each. But it is not the end. You should be there to be at the top to win 25,000 and known internationally. Even the 5 students who will be top here, they'll be known internationally. The final will be with international flavor. That is not a written test. You will have to speak on a topic for 5 minutes. The topic, we will give you 5 topics and you have to choose one out of them. But before that, we will send you a list of 50 topics so that you can prepare for that. That will be watched internationally. So your talent will be witnessed not only by the Indian printing and packaging industry, but the printing and packaging industry world over. Anybody of you can win, and everybody of you can win. I appreciate the person who participated. For me, I always say participating is winning. You can win only if you can participate. So now be ready. Time is there now. We have 20 students. Okay, students, when I will press the key, I will tell, and Bajendra sir will start the time. Student, as it was done previously, it will be done at the same manner now. So, students, your time starts now. Again, as it was intimated previously, first you have to make on the first page, mark your attendance, fill the detail on the first page, then go to the questions. Only then you will be able to go to the questions. We have to delay 5 minutes due to that student who came late. You have 30 minutes time, but the winner will be decided on the basis whosoever will be able to give maximum correct answers in minimum time. 50% marks is the eligibility criteria. You will have to cross that criteria, 50% marks. 50% correct answers are must to qualify.
And students also, after the beginning of each section, you have to maximize the zoom on your phone and stay there for 5-7 seconds, and you can go back to the answering the section.
Hi.
Sardup Day, please come to the Zoom once. These are PL006P. Sardeep Day.
Saurabh, please come to the. Oh, Sauradeep. Sauradeep, please maximize the Zoom screen once and then go back to answering the questions.
Welcome, Rajiv bhai. Swagata Das, you are not at Zoom, please. Just come to Zoom. TZPO 19D, Swagata Das.
Swagata, please maximize the Zoom screen. Go to the Zoom screen once and then return back. Swagata.
TZPO 019D, Swagata Das.
Yes. Okay, now you can go back answering the question.
TZPO 005D, Suranjana Mete, you are not at the Zoom. Please rejoin Zoom. Be at the Zoom always.
Now I think. Yeah. Suranjana, yes. Now you are visible. Go back to answering the question.
EZPO007D, Pinky Adak. You are not at the Zoom, please. Remain on the Zoom.
Now Pink is visible.
019 Swagata Das. EZPO023D. Pital. Yes. Remain at Zoom. Go out of Zoom. EZPO027D. Please switch on your cam. You have switched off the cam. Don't switch off the cam at any stage.
51, G. Suman Chatterjee. 51, come online immediately. G. Suman Chatterjee.
Okay.
Continue. Whoever has submitted, you also required to be on Zoom. Submit करने के बाद भी Zoom पे रहना है सभी students, so that result may be announced in front of you.
Vijender sir, how much time left?
More than half time over. The last time is 12:07. 12:07 पे last. So last 12 minutes.
So students, the submission time is 12:07. So you must submit 1 or 2 minutes before that time only. Don't wait for the last moment to submit.
विजेंद्र जी टाइम कितना रहेगा? How much time remains? विजेंद्र सर टाइम
Last 6 minutes, sir.
वही that's what I wanted to say. Please submit as early as possible. You are not able to submit if the time is over.
10 students already submitted.
Yes, good.
Even after submission, remain on Zoom. Last 5 minutes.
Try to submit early. Otherwise, it may happen that you may not be able to submit. Very little time is left. I think 3 minutes is there only.
Yeah. Only last 3 minutes.
Yes. Students may submit it as early as possible. Otherwise, it may not be possible for you to submit the results. As you know, the computer will accept the papers only if you submit in the time. After that, it will not be accepted and nothing can be done. No further warning can be given. We are glad that our chief coordinator already joined us. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, Bras.
Dr. Bral is our chief coordinator. So,
Morning, sir.
we are thankful that he has joined us. Only 2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes. Just submit it.
Yes, students, please try to submit it. Otherwise, in the last moment, there might be some big problem. Your entire effort will be wasted. Yes, it's better you submit early. Whatever you have done, it is better you submit early.
When submitting, it takes some time. So that will also be counted in the time. So better you submit sometime. Also there was rightly said something the internet problem, light problem. Whatever you have done, it may not be.
And capitals also it requires some time for entering images. For very
You have 1.5 minutes now. 1 minute. Only
1 minute, students.
Only 1 minute left now.
4 students still remaining. Only 2 students remaining now.
Please submit. It's the last moments now. Otherwise, you will not find the time to submit it.
2 students remaining only. Last 30 seconds.
Yes.
1 student remaining now.
Time is clicking. Only 10 seconds.
Yeah, all have submitted, sir. We have 20 responses.
Wonderful. Now, Vijendra, you be with the judges and get
Yeah.
well prepared in the meantime. We have some guests. I will request Devnath, please invite those guests so that we can have their views.
Okay, in the meantime, when Vijendra sir is coordinating the entire result publication part with our esteemed judges, in the meantime, I will request Mr. Rajneesh Agnihotri, who is a alumnus of Northern Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Allahabad from 1971. He was in the offset printing stream, and after passing out, he worked with the Children's Book Trust for 2 years. And after that, he joined his family business at graphic sales. He's still handling this business, and the business deals with printing and allied machinery, and they sell complete printing plants on turnkey basis, mostly in the government sector. So requesting Mr. Rajneesh Agnihotri, a veteran in the printing industry, to share his experiences of today's event, sir.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I find some ladies also in the meeting today. I have been, I joined my family business, which was already there since 1965. And my father had started this. He's no more now. But ever since I left Children's Book Trust, where I joined just to get hand-on practical experience, I worked there for almost about 2.5 years. Then I joined my family business. And ever since I've been engaged in selling printing and allied machinery, mostly to the government sector. I can say I supplied 99% or maybe 98% to the government sector. I am also associated with Komori India. I have established a few shifted offset machines from Komori in the government sector, and also associated with the Kodak for the CTP system. Besides that, I have supplied more than 300 paper cutting machines, mostly automatic, programmatic, to various state governments. Then again to the university, defense organization, Army Training Command Shimla, naval organization, Survey of India. You will find our presence in almost any press all over the country with the government sector. We supplied also to the security presses, Security Printing Press Hyderabad, then India Security Press Nasik, CNP Nasik. So Komori is supplied directly to Salboni and Mysore units of RBI printing, for printing of currency. That is between Government of India and Komori. There the agents or their Indian office is also not involved. It's directly Komori, Japan and Government of India for printing of currency notes. Besides that, I have also been trained in Switzerland with Mulomatuli. I was there to get training on perfect binding machines, which I installed the very first machine of baby pony in Delhi. That was the first machine that I sold, and I installed it with my own hands. I am a hands-down person. I can work directly, by myself. I can undertake any sort of, installation, since I have worked on different type of machines. Even in CBT, I was working on roll and double color, roll and single color records. And I was working as a machine operator. I started as a feeder man. Then I graduated to a machine operator. For about 6 months, I was in the camera section. Those days we used to do color separation, and then cyanide cutting and all that. All the color separation work was done manually through filters and all. Thereafter, for about 6 months, I was in the plate making section, where I introduced aluminium plates. CBT was using zinc plates those days. And graphic sales, my company was supplying them zinc plates. each plate used to cost at that time for the record machine was about $300. And I introduced the aluminum process. The machine operator section, they were very hesitant to start with the aluminum printing plate technology. They said, no, this is not going to work. We won't get those results. But then I said, no, let me try. And I made the
Yes,
plate
sir.
myself.
Yes, sir.
Even the chemicals I made myself. And then we started by aluminum plates,
So,
and we put them to use in the printing section, and the results were excellent. Thereafter, the plates started coming for about 22 rupees against 300 rupees. It was only 22 rupees, for the aluminum plate. So, lot of saving for CBC. That way, my career has been going strong. I'm now 70 plus. I was 1 year junior to Mr. Chopra. We worked together in the magazine section also, that Mudran Ji. We used to work late night, did all sorts of, hand composing also. In spite of being from the offset section, I was quite conversant with the leather machine. Besides, I was also the hospital prefect there because I was the topper for 2 years. The third year, final year, I was, just second. My roommate from my, hostel, Sunil Kohli, he got some extra marks in the practical section. So he topped. Otherwise, all the 3 years, I was on the my name was on the board in the toppers list. I got scholarships throughout my tenure in Allahabad through the printing technology. Of course, those days, we had some nice, very, very good teachers, and our principal was a very renowned person in that industry. And I would confess that I got some advantage because I was already from the field of printing. My father was in that, so I used to see rubber blankets, damping hoses, sponges. I knew the names, technical names. So during our practical session and the theory classes, the teachers were quite impressed with me because I already knew cow blankets. I knew Viscovita sponges. I knew most of the films, chromatic films and all that, because my father was already dealing in all these things. So I knew the names, the technical names. So I got that advantage. But at the same time, I was working very hard and I passed out with good numbers and all that. And I've been getting help from all my juniors and my seniors also, so many of them who were, employed with the government section all over the country. Wherever I would go, I used to get advantage from them because I knew those people, they knew me, and the business was quite smooth. And it has been quite smooth ever since. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for listening.
Okay. So next we have, thank you, sir. Next we have another important person from the Eastern region in the printing industry, Mr. Brindavan Behera, who is Odisha's top printer and an alumnus from the Regional Institute of Printing Technology. Requesting Mr. Behera to kindly say a few words in the August occasion, sir.
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी। और मैं तो देख रहा हूँ अभी सब चल रहा है ठीक ठाक। लड़के बच्चे लोग को मेरा गुड विशेष, सब लोग को कोई आराम से करे, एग्जाम जो दे रहे हैं, जो जीत के आए हैं उनको मेरा गुड विशेष है। और इंडस्ट्री में बहुत काफी अच्छा, इनका कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, इंडस्ट्री में उनका ब्राइट फ्यूचर है। हर जगह में ये मार्केटिंग में शुरू करके डिजाइनिंग, आपका सीटीपी, प्री प्रेस, हर जगह में जा सकता है। कोई लड़का लड़की को ऐसे कुछ नहीं है। लड़की लोग जो है वो एक पूछ रहा था क्वेश्चन, कहाँ जाने में अच्छा है, वो लोग मार्केटिंग में जा सकता है, प्रोडक्शन प्लानिंग में जा सकता है, और बाकी आपका प्री प्रेस में जा सकता है, अच्छा कर सकता है, डिजाइनिंग में भी बहुत अच्छा कर सकता है। फ्यूचर बहुत अच्छा है, इंडिया में भी है और बाहर में अब्रॉड भी है, बहुत सारे काफी स्कोप है। तो हम लोग जितना लिमिटेड है, RIPT कलकत्ता में जितना स्टूडेंट है वो कितना एक ईस्टर्न जोन के लिए बहुत कम है। तो हर जगह में काफी अच्छा इंडस्ट्री में अगर घुसे और कुछ अच्छा काम करे, अच्छा इनका अच्छा तरह सीखे, काम को अच्छी तरह थोड़ा डेडिकेट करके सीख के करे, तब जाके उनका कुछ होगा। इंडस्ट्री में डेडिकेशन काफी अच्छा चाहिए, उनको बिना डेडिकेशन में नहीं होगा काम। तो डेडिकेट होके काम सीखना चाहिए, और एजुकेशन जब थ्योरी जहाँ पढ़ा होता है उसको भी अच्छी तरह सीखे, और इंडस्ट्री में जहाँ पे घुसे वहाँ जाके काफी अच्छी तरह आपका शुरुआत करे और अपना इमेज क्रिएट करे, जैसे कि कोई इंडस्ट्री आप उनका इम्पोर्टेंस कुछ उनको समझे कि हाँ ये हमारा लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, और ऐसे करके करते तरक्की करते जाएगा, उसका डेवलपमेंट काफी अच्छा होगा। और कोई एंटरप्रेन्योर भी कोई बनना चाहता है, वो डायरेक्टली एंटरप्रेन्योर ना बने, तो कोई इंडस्ट्री में अच्छा नॉलेज कुछ गेन करे, तो इंडस्ट्री में कुछ काफी सारे सीखने को मिलता है। तो 4-5 साल मिनिमम उसको, किसी को भी कोई भी एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहता है प्रिंटिंग डिप्लोमा इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री इंजीनियरिंग करके, तो कुछ इंडस्ट्री में उसका बेस बनाना चाहिए। तो इंडस्ट्री में बेस बनने के बाद वो आके कहीं पे भी अगर कहीं पे इंडस्ट्री में आपका खुद का अगर शुरू करे तो उसको काफी हेल्प मिलता है, काफी एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है, एक्सपोजर मिलता है, क्या करने से कैसे होगा वो सब समझ में आ जाता है। तो बाकी ज्यादा कुछ बोलना नहीं है, बाकी लोग सब है, और गौतम सर ने अच्छी तरह कुछ बताया है। और स्पिरिचुअलिज्म जो है सब लोगों का अंदर घुसना चाहिए। वो जैसे किसी को सब लोग को प्यार करना, अच्छा तरह सबको डील करना, और गॉड पे विश्वास रखना, और अपना कॉन्फिडेंस ग्रो करने के लिए स्पिरिचुअलिज्म एक अच्छा चीज है। उनको अगर सब लोग अपना अंदर घुसने दे तो हर जगह में वो कोशिश होगा, कोशिश नहीं होगा, अगर फेलियर भी होगा उसको पेशेंस आएगा। तो पेशेंस आने से क्या करेगा, अगला काम के लिए वो बढ़ पाएगा। तो उसको पेशेंस का जहाँ पे जरूरत है वहाँ पे स्पिरिचुअलिज्म का बात आता है। हर लोग गॉड पे विश्वास करना चाहिए, अपना ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस लाने के लिए किसी स्पिरिचुअलिज्म आपका दिमाग में घुसना चाहिए। तो ये ज्यादा कुछ और नहीं बोलना है, इतना बोलता हूँ। थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी, और सबको नमस्ते। मेरा सीनियर जो है टीचर्स है, RIPT का प्रिंसिपल है, GDG सर है, और हमारा दीप्तेंदु सर है, तो सबको नमस्ते, और गुड विशेस टू ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स। थैंक यू ऑल, थैंक यू कमल सर, और थैंक यू अंजन ऑल्सो माय फ्रेंड।
डन योर स्टडीज, अब इसी इंस्टीट्यूट से आप पढ़े, आज आप यू आर द टॉप प्रिंटर ऑफ ओडिशा, ये कोई छोटी बात नहीं है। So just tell your success story so that they can be inspired. Yeah, please sir.
ठीक है सर, बताता हूँ। सर हम लोग जब पढ़ाई करते थे RIPT में, तो वहाँ पे हम लोग 3, मैं और मेरा जूनियर 3 थे, उन सारे सब हॉस्टल में बात होता रहता था कि हम एक प्रिंटिंग पढ़ाई करें और एक इंडस्ट्री बनाए उड़ीसा में। हमारा एक्सपोजर नहीं था, हम देखा नहीं था, लेकिन दिमाग में सोचा था कुछ ऐसा करे, मर्सिडीज गाड़ी सामने रहेगा, बहुत बड़ा प्रेस होगा, और 1-2 एकड़ का जमीन में सारे हाइडेलबर्ग मशीन लगेगा। ऐसे सोचते सोचते हमने शुरू किया था। तो शुरू जब किया हमने दिल्ली में जाके नौकरी शुरू किया, थॉमसन प्रेस में 1-2 साल रहा, दिल्ली में 1-2 जगह में काम किया। बाकी हम लोग थे, एक जगह में एक मशीन बेच रहा था एक आदमी, हमने देखा ओखला में एक जगह में मशीन बिक्री हो रहा था। तो हमने उसको पूछा ये कितना है प्राइस, वो बोला 60 लाख बोला। तो हमने सोचा उसको 6 लाख। तो फिर हम लोग, मेरा एक दोस्त, तो मैं उस टाइम नारायण में काम करता था, तो एक दोस्त था उसको, वो थॉमसन में था, उसको उसी दिन बुलाया, शाम को आओ बात करेंगे, हमारा प्रेस शुरू कर देंगे। तो 6 लाख रुपए में मशीन बिक्री हो रहा है, तो ये आराम से हो जाएगा। तो 6 लाख रुपए हम लोग अरेंज करेंगे, तो एक मशीन लगा देंगे। उसी से शुरू हुआ। तो 6 लाख को 60 लाख था, हमें बाद में पता चला। तो फिर भी हिम्मत करके शुरू किया। एक शुरू में हम लोग क्या किया था, मेमोरी का सारे मशीन लिया था, जो प्लेट मेकिंग, कैमरा, कंट्रैक्ट ये वगैरह लिया था। और एक फरीदाबाद वाला एक मशीन लिया था, रोटो प्रिंट मशीन करके, सिंगल कलर मशीन था, उसको लेके शुरू किया था। तो एक हमारा जो दोस्त था, वो एक थॉमसन प्रेस में था, वो भी पार्टनर था शुरू में। तो उसने बोला कि मैन बिहाइंड द मशीन सब कुछ हो जाएगा, फरीदाबाद मशीन हो, जर्मन का मशीन हो, तो हम कर देंगे, कोई बात नहीं। तो उसको लाके इतना परेशान हुआ। तो शुरू में हमारा सीखने को काफी मिला। तो ये सारे वो फेल हो गया, तो वो प्रोजेक्ट सक्सेस नहीं हुआ। उसका बाद में हम लोग धीरे धीरे करते थोड़ा बाइंडिंग ये उधर काम करके थोड़ा एस्टेब्लिश होने शुरू किया। बाकी स्टेज में क्या किया हमने, सेकेंड हैंड मशीन एक एडप्ट डोमिनेंट का डोमिनेंट का एक सेकंड हैंड मशीन सिंगल कलर ले लिया। उसका बाद एक पॉली का 4 कलर लिया। वो अब हम लोग क्या होता है ना, हम लोग का धीरे धीरे ग्रो हुआ तो सारे यहाँ पे जो काफी इंस्टीट्यूशनल एरिया है वो सारे हमारा ऊपर ट्रस्ट किया, तो वो सेटिस्फाई नहीं होते थे काम में। तो पॉली में क्या होता था, अच्छा नहीं होता था, कभी ग्राउंड ठीक नहीं आ रहा है, कभी सॉलिड नहीं आ रहा है। तो हमने सोचा एक क्या करे, कुछ भी करे, हैडलबर्ग मशीन एक लगाएंगे। तो सबसे शुरू किया SM74 2013 में। तो उसको मेहनत करके अपना दिमाग लगा के कुछ ना कुछ जुगाड़ करके बैंक से बात करके हैडलबर्ग से SM74 लगाया। तो 74 लगाया, उसका बाद हमारा इमीडिएटली CTB उसका साथ भी लाया था। तो एक कटिंग मशीन का जरूरत नहीं, उसको पोलर कटिंग मशीन नहीं था, तो कटिंग अच्छा नहीं होने से प्रिंटिंग भी थोड़ा सा दिक्कत हो रहा था। तो इमीडिएटली हम एक फोल्डिंग और कटिंग लगाया। तो बाद में प्रिंटिंग और कटिंग फोल्डिंग CTP होने के बाद तो डिमांड इतना हुआ तो काम हम नहीं कर पाए, तो काफी बढ़ता रहा। तो उसका चक्कर में हम लोग फिर सोचा कि एक और सेकंड ईयर में एक और लगा दे। तो जगह का पाबंदी था इसलिए SM74 नहीं लगा पाया, तो SX52 एक लगाया। तो SX52 लगाने के बाद वो भी काम, उसको कोई प्रेशर कमती नहीं हुआ। फिर सोचा हम क्या करें उसका, एक साल हर साल हमने कुछ ना कुछ हैडलबर्ग से खरीदता रहा। तो लास्ट में क्या किया, तो CS92 एक सबसे बड़ा जो 2536 का था उसको लगाया। तो वो भी अभी चल रहा है, उसका भी भीड़ है। तो उसका साथ CTP लिया और एक मुलार मैटिन का फ्लो लाइन मशीन लिया और बाकी सारे पोस्ट प्रेस मशीन भी लगाया। तो ऐसे करते करते धीरे धीरे करके हो रहा है। तो अभी तो आपको ऐसे बात कर रहा था, क्लस्टर का बात हो रहा है, तो पैकेजिंग में हम लोग जाना चाहिए। तो इंडिविजुअली एक अकेला हम लोग इतना हिम्मत नहीं कर पा रहा है क्योंकि मार्जिन मनी काफी ज्यादा जरूरत है। तो इसलिए आपका भी आशीर्वाद चाहिए कमल जी। तो ये अभी क्लस्टर जो होगा तो आपको थोड़ा सपोर्ट चाहिए। एक बड़ा प्रिंटिंग और पैकेजिंग क्लस्टर हम बनाना चाहते हैं उड़ीसा में। कुछ कर हम लोग जैसे प्रिंटिंग टेक्नोक्रेट से, तो स्टेट के लिए कुछ हम करना चाहता है। हमारा स्टेट भी इक्विवेलेंट होना चाहिए, जैसे मेट्रो सिटी है हर जगह में, जैसे मशीनरीज है। तो हम लोग होते होते ये आप भी है और सारे इंडिया का ब्लेसिंग मांगता हूँ, अगर मिल जाएगा तो हमारा ये हो जाएगा। तो ये एक अच्छा हब बनेगा। तो प्रिंटिंग का कुछ हम पढ़ाई करके कुछ कमाई किया तो कुछ किया ऐसे सोचेंगे। थैंक यू ऑल।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Actually, students, this is what I wanted to show you. The person, आप भी कर सकते हो. Anybody can do it. So people can reach at great heights. Where Vrindavan Savary, he has got the biggest printing press in Odisha. He's a student of your institute. यहाँ से पढ़ के गए हैं और आपने इनकी बात सुनी. How he started with no money. इनका ऐसा नहीं था भी कहीं से मकान बेचा, खेत बेचा और कर लिया. अपने पास से किया, मेहनत से किया. जैसे मैंने आई टोल्ड यू द कपलिंग ऑफ हरिवंश राय बच्चन, मेहनत करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. यू हैव टू ट्राई एंड वन डे यू विल बी एट द टॉप. यस देवनाथ जी.
Sir, yes, thank you, Mr. Behra. Actually, I had met Mr. Behra in his press during some of my trials of the ink during my days at DIC India. So it was a nice experience visiting a very big and successful press like his. So next, sir, I would like to request Mr. Ramesh Kapoor, another very veteran from the industry, and he was in the Survey of India, I believe. Sir, your experience participating in this gathering, in this event, and what would be your advice to our young, bright students who are here?
नमस्कार. सभी चाहते हैं सक्सेस मिले, हम भी चाहते हैं कि बच्चों को सक्सेस हो. उसके लिए वो पढ़ते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं, लेकिन मेहनत के साथ साथ मैं समझता हूँ कि अगर हमने अपना इंटेलेक्ट और माइंड फुली डिवोट नहीं किया किसी चीज पर तो हमें सक्सेस नहीं मिलती है. फिजिकल मेहनत जो है वो अलग बात है, वो करनी ही होती है, वो तो करनी ही पड़ेगी. लेकिन अगर किसी चीज में मेरा मन नहीं लगता है तो कितनी भी मेहनत कर लूं सक्सेस नहीं मिलेगी. तो मेरे को मेहनत के साथ साथ मन लगाना है, चाहे वो कोई भी काम हो, पेंटिंग हो, कोई भी काम हो, मन लगाना है और बुद्धि लगानी है. इंटेलेक्ट एंड माइंड अगर दोनों चीजें अप्लाई करेंगे हम तो कामयाबी ना मिले, ये हो नहीं सकता है. तो मैं तो यही चाहूंगा कि बच्चे कोई भी काम करें उसमें अपना मन बुद्धि लगाएं, उससे कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ेगी उनकी, और जिस काम में कंसंट्रेशन होती है उसमें कामयाबी निश्चित रूप पे होती है। तो इकोनॉमिकली भी वो राइज करेंगे और इंटेलेक्चुअली भी करेंगे और अदरवाइज भी खुश रहेंगे। अभी मैंने सुना बीच में किसी ने कोट किया था जुकरबर्ग का, कि कहते हैं कि मेहनत जो भी करें, लेकिन अगर खुशी नहीं है तो ऐसी मेहनत का कोई फायदा नहीं है। और खुशी तभी मिलेगी जब हम वैल्यूज को साथ लेके चलेंगे। अगर हमने वैल्यूज नहीं ली, सिर्फ मेहनत करी, तो पैसा तो आ जाएगा लेकिन खुशी नहीं आएगी। और पैसा हम कमाते किस लिए हैं? खुशी के लिए। तो उसके लिए मेहनत के साथ साथ माइंड, इंटेलेक्ट या हमारी जो वैल्यूज हैं, बौद्धिक गुण, सोशल वैल्यूज, मॉरल वैल्यूज, उनका एप्लीकेशन बहुत जरूरी है। वो अगर हम इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि हम अपने किसी भी काम में जो हमारा उद्देश्य है उसमें पहुंचे नहीं जगत। मेरी बेस्ट विशेस है सभी को, शुभ भावनाएं हैं सभी बच्चों को कि जितना हो सके तरक्की करें। वो प्रिंटिंग इंडस्ट्री एक अपने आप में एक बड़ी वास्ट इंडस्ट्री है और आजकल मैंने देखा है कि बहुत प्रिंटिंग के लोग जो हैं दूसरी इंडस्ट्रीज में भी जाती हैं और वो वहां भी बड़े कामयाब है। मेरा एक फ्रेंड है, इंग्लैंड में है, वो प्रिंटिंग इंडस्ट्री का नहीं है, लेकिन वहां जाके उसने प्रिंटिंग इंडस्ट्री एस्टेब्लिश करी और बहुत अच्छे लेवल पे चलाता है। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि बच्चे ईमानदारी से, मेहनत से और मन बुद्धि लगा के काम करें तो खुश भी रहेंगे, कामयाब भी रहेंगे। धन्यवाद।
Thank you.
I would request our esteemed judges. First, I will start with my guru, Professor Kanai Chandra Paul, who is presently the head of the department and a full professor at the Department of Printing Engineering, Jadavpur University. He is a very veteran educationist and a researcher in his field. Professor Paul, if you could just say your kind words and your experience, share your experience in this session and your words of advice to our students, sir.
I am quietly amazed to be here as a judge. I started my career from a small place in the North Chobis Pargana, West Bengal. Then I joined to Statesman. I worked there in the field of newspaper. I joined to Jadavpur University with a challenge that I have to complete the PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, within a period of 4 years. That is written in my appointment letter, right? I work hard, I tried my best, and I completed the PhD in the field of printing, right? So if you dream, if you work hard, if you use your intellectual right, and if you love the field of printing, then you will reach the top, right? Thanks for inviting me. Okay, I wish all the success of you in the future life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Pal, for your kind words and your words of advice to our dear students. Next, I would request Mr. Surendra Dhote, who is the CEO of Bharat Litho, and a name who does not need any introduction. Everyone, all senior people who are here, is very much well acquainted with Mr. Dhote and his contribution to the field of printing technology. Who is also the president of Regional Institute of Printing Technologies Alumni Association and ex-president of AIFMP.
I am Surendra Dhote, cooperating, assisting Team Print Olympiad to reach every nook and corner of this country to find out the best of the budding, upcoming, talented printer colleagues. I am in this trade over 55 to 60 years and have the quest to know all the latest trend of the working and the technology, and I still have a quest to learn from youngsters who have already entered the IT and digital technology in printing. I am still a student to these new upcoming trends, like my best friend, colleague, Kamal Chopra ji, who too have a quest to know new things and share between friends and help friends, students, and everybody. I am learning from him again and again, and I too am in the same line. This policy of Kamalji has accelerated my motive to remain in the trade rather than to retire. I am an ex-RIPTN alumni student from and past 65. 1965 I passed, I was an examiner, a paper setter, and governing body member, and a team selector for degree faculty, and been in various posts in AIFMP, including former president. I still feel learning and knowing has no end. This can come only from the students. बच्चों के पास से ही हम लोगों को बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है. उनके जो प्रिलिमिनरी चीज के अंदर में जा करके बाकी की सारी चीजें वो हम लोगों को धीरे धीरे समझाना शुरू करते हैं और पता चलता है कि हमारी पुरानी टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ में और नया टेक्नोलॉजी किस तरह से मर्ज कर रहा है करके. So I mark myself still a learner, student, and do not feel shy even to learn from a youngster or a newcomer. आप लोग इतना सीख लीजिए, नई नई चीजें लाइए और हम लोगों को फिर से रिवाइज करके हम लोगों को नया रिवाइटलाइज कर दीजिए. I believe in technology and learning and knowing has no end, and to share in contributing and adding to my quest of knowledge, for which I am grateful to OPA's endeavors and Kamalji, the leader, his dedicated team, including our proud Anjan Boral from RIPT, ex-student. Most of them are also my students. Dr. X, TKS, Lakshmi Priya, Madan Madhuraji Mahajan, Professor B.D. Mandurati ji and Mishra ji, and all. My salutation to all gurus and colleagues. मेरा इतना ही बोलना है कि आप लोग जितना चाहो उतना बच्चों को साथ में इतना लग जाइए कि बच्चों को भी इतना इंकरेज करिए, और बार बार कंपनी में जाने के बाद में बार बार नहीं चेंज कर करके थोड़ा थोड़ा ज्यादा समय वहां बिता करके उन लोगों की कार्य पद्धति पूरी तरह से सीख लें, और ताकि आपको अपने आने वाले पीढ़ी के लिए और बाकी लोगों के लिए भी ये काम में लग सके. So all the boys, all the children, those who are passing out or those who will be passing out, that is the thing. सबसे बड़ी चीज है participation. वो participation is very important. Don't think कि मैं ही फर्स्ट आ जाऊंगा और मैं ही सेकंड आऊंगा और मैं थर्ड हो जाऊंगा या मैं पिछड़ जाऊंगा. ये कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. इसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है जैसे ही पार्टिसिपेशन करने लगोगे अपने आप ऊपर चढ़ते चले जाओगे. And my congratulations to all Kamal ji, Hemant Mishra ji, and all of them, and including Shankha Devnath ji with Bajendra Kartik ji, जिन्होंने इसे बहुत अच्छी तरह से परिचालन किया है. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार. बच्चों को मेरी तरफ से प्रोत्साहन और सब तरफ से शुभ आशीष और शुभ आशीर्वाद, और उन लोगों के लिए शुभ चिंतन मेरा रहेगा, और हर तरह से सहयोग करने को हम लोग तैयार हैं. धन्यवाद सर. नमस्कार.
We also have Mr. Diptendu Chaudhary with us, who is the former principal of Regional Institute of Printing Technology and who was a senior lecturer at the Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Department of Printing Technology, and a very veteran educationist. Everyone knows him very well, and he does not need a lot of introduction from my side. So, and he's also a guru to all, many of the people who are in this August gathering. Mr. Chaudhary, please, your feedback about the session and your experience.
Just before me, Mr. Dhote, who is also a very good friend of me and a very good well-wisher of RIPT Kolkata, has given you very good advice, my dear students. Quest for learning. So learning is a never-ending process. He is very right. Even at this age, we the teachers also learn from our students, because I always believe where we have finished, our students have started from that point with new technology. Technology is coming, we learn the old one. So naturally there is a blend of old and new. This modernity and old, this combination will go on. So printing, so you have already got very good advices. I don't want to add more, because you are all now very eager to know the result of the exam just now we have given. I just want to say a few lines written by William Wordsworth about printing. Discourse was deemed man's noblest attribute, and written words the glory of his hand. Then followed printing with enlarged command, for thought dominion vast and absolute, for spreading truth and making love expand. So, students, you see, man's first thing was discourse. That is the word through which he started communication. And then written words, the glory of his hand. And then written things he started writing. There are many puthi, that time printing was not there, puthi and other things, man started writing. That is a big achievement for the civilization to start writing. Then followed printing with enlarged command. So Wordsworth is saying that they followed printing with enlarged command for thought, dominion, fast and absolute. So this printing assured that multiple production, multiple printing copies will be possible, and the thought, dominion, fast and absolute. This conception was clear. And that printing also helped for what? Spreading truth and making love expand. People were talking about this mind and intellect. I think who are in this printing industry, printing technology, they must have a clear mind and clear intellect. With intellect and with proper mind, it's not possible for any printing technologies to come over. So with these few words, I really thanks Professor Kamal Chopra ji, the chairman, is Print Olympiad East. Then RIPT, obviously, the hosting institute, Onco, is well organizing all these events. This is second round. First round also I have seen he's doing very nicely. And Professor Anjun Kumar Boral, he is also my student for coordinating this whole thing. And this Vijendra Kaushik, Professor Vijendra Kaushik, for all this handling, it is very critical thing, this handling all these technical issues. And all other distinguished guests, there is a lot of guests today. Mr. Mukhi Nurani from Indonesia, and all other guests, distinguished industry and academia today who are following this session today. So thank you everyone, and I think your blessings and your words, what you have expressed, will help the students to grow more and more. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chaudhary. Sir, actually, next we have our another judge, esteemed judge, Professor Soumen Bosak from Jadavpur University. He was so requesting my guru and Professor Soumen Bosak, Associate Professor, ex-HOD, Department of Printing Engineering.
Good afternoon, everybody. Again, I congratulate our participants. They tried their best. The question standard was up to the mark, and in first top 3 difference of score was nominal. Bad luck other participants. Next time you will be successful, and never loosen your heart. And also special thanks to Kamalji, Vijenderji, Boralji, as well as my student Shankho. Their enormous effort made this program a grand success. Also thanks to others, those directly or indirectly associated to organize this program. Best wishes to top qualified students of each zone for next round. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor Bosak, for your kind words of advice and encouragement for our students. We then have another esteemed judge, another alumnus of Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Mr. Hemant Kumar Mishra, who is the Director Technical of Directorate of Printing Stationery at Government of Orissa, sir.
Obviously, a very pioneering venture initiated by the Indian leaders in printing domain. Today, what Mr. Bundavan, what he said, like, actually it impressed me like anything. But he didn't add little more things. He went through new machines. After going that second-hand Indian machine from Delhi, then he went for brand new Heidelberg machines, SM74, 52, then this double DMI, all new machines. Big risk he took, and now he's enjoying. And I have seen the the bad and good moments all over for the last 25 years. Sorry, it's from, I think, 2004 with second hand, 2013 with new SM74. He has got a brilliant experience. This is a very good platform also to share my experience also. Kamal sir, if I am permitted, I would say, actually, I being a diploma holder in printing technology from RIPT, I became the technical director of Odisha Government Printing Press. It's a big thing for me. I am the technical head of the state, not of the government press. I am the technical head of the state, and I am working as a principal, ex officio principal in a school of printing and allied trades that's functioning inside the premises, where more than 150 boys, most of them are graduates also. They are also undergoing such training. But the training is not that effective because of the availability of regular teachers. Because the technical officers, the deputy directors, assistant directors, they are taking classes in addition to doing their own work. So they never able to get afford adequate time to teach. That is a big problem. But the major advantage that the boys, they get ample opportunities to work in the shop floor. It's very important in printing. What Naman said. So in my experience, I would just share a few minutes. Sir, I was an average student. I was very good in schooling, but was very poor in college because I was more a cricketer than a reader, you can say. I don't like reading. I was just hearing out of reading. When I took science and I was dreaming to be a doctor, an engineer like that, and I appeared some year after plus 2. It was IAC, Intermediate in Science, that time. So I got simply 30, but I tried to appear all entrances, nothing. One time I got an opportunity to appear this small entrance examination all over state, and I got it, printing technology. It was a big question whether I would join or not. But finally I thought I should join because it's a technical job. It is a technical profession, I should join. Anything, even a cobbler, if you do well, you will prosper. Like the Prime Minister, ex-President of America, a cobbler. So any job, any profession you take, if you work hard with honestly, with dedications, you will definitely get your success. Sir, the moment I took printing technology from Jadavpur in Calcutta, P. Majumdar was my teacher. He was my philosopher, guide, everything. He was a big man. I worship not like a man, like my God. Whatever I learned during my 3 years period, I learned from Majumdar sir. And even if I was from Odisha, he loves me like anything. He loves me, he recalls me like anything. I did well in the printing technology because I was an intermediate science and it was a matric course. So it was not that difficult to understand things. I was grasping. But we are enjoying more in the hostel rather than reading. I told you I don't like reading. But we enjoyed, and in course of interactions internationally, in boys from abroad, they used to come and undergo training there. It's a big issue. It's an example for the India to learn. I am observing also last time all the RIVTians, they scored good marks and they got success. It's a great thing. The present lecturers, they are junior in my college, but they are holding such. I'm feeling proud. Getting these things, so much of talent, so much of ignorance. So the moment I completed my diploma in a good marks, I joined in a private sector in Bhubaneswar, of a politician in a newspaper form. That is Eastern, now it is known as Sambad. You know, 2 papers were published that time. One is Sambad, another is Sun Times. And some job works were there, magazines, color magazines were there. And that was the place of Soumya Patnaik. You know, it's the son-in-law of the ex-Chief Minister Janaki Patnaik. He was a big man. He was a gold medalist in Banaras University. He was a very, very big academician. But he quit that academy and joined here as an owner of a place. He started doing in a very high-level, sophisticated project with all digital system that too in the latest machineries during that time, with Gleam's auto compact camera, with memories, with Bandhu. Kamal sir, you recall that time, Bandhu machines. We were struggling like anything. I was doing night shift. I never take a single paper from the press. I never do any type of corruption right from the beginning. Until now, I am continuing that. That is my strength. The weakness I possess is hesitate reading. That is my weakness. The strength is hardworking and honesty. These are my strengths. The weakness is I don't like reading. Anything I learn, I only read. From which I will learn something that will help me in my future career in doing my work. That only I read, or else I don't read. I play. I play badminton, I play volleyball, I play cricket. I enjoy out of that. So after doing that private job for 3-4 years, in the year 89, I appeared a PSC, Public Service Commission, OPSC. I was an intermediate science. I was not a graduate. Diploma is not, you will not be eligible to appear PhD for a class 2 post. So I asked my father, Papa, please help me. I will appear graduation in arts because the graduation is required to appear PhD. Within 20 days, I paid extra amount for this to appear exam within 1 month. My father was reluctant. He told me, read for 2 years, then appear. I told, no, sir. Arts is enough. I can appear. He was reluctant. With all hesitation. He gave me 2,000 rupees to deposit, fill up the forms. I appeared. I got it. I passed it. And my father was more happy than me. Within a month, how this boy could never reach nothing. So after passing that graduation, I was eligible to appear that PSC in OPSC. And fortunately, I got it. There was only one post. I don't have any backing, nothing. But and in the reign of J.B. Patnaik, I was thinking that it was terribly corruption, then there is no chance, anything. But I got it. And I felt that it's the blessings of God. And many seniors from all over the country, they were also OES, but they were staying outside the state. They are also pretty senior. They are also very knowledgeable. But fortunately, I got. And from the day I joined, I started that I will give my best to the organization, to the state, and I have got a responsible post. I have got a social recognition. I will definitely contribute to the fullest extent possible. Until now, I am doing that. I got the promotion to Deputy Director Class 1 in the year 1997. Again, as Director Technical in 2004. And the Director Technical holds the post of ex officio. Automatically, you work as ex officio principal. So in that spirit, I am working. This is a sheer average student can be also a technical head of the entire state. It's a big achievement, I would say. That's why students, we take diploma holders, genius. This is a very good platform. You can work, hard work. Hard work is the only solution. In an industry, once you know work, education, it will automatically come. Because once you know the mechanism, after that, when you go through books, it doesn't make so much of difficult to understand. And rest of the things, what I would say, I think it will continue. And by virtue of these interactions, we learn also. It's a continuous learning process. And I am coming across, I am fortunate enough to come across with stalwarts of the country. This much. Thanks a lot to Professor Anjan sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mishra, for sharing such a wonderful experience with all of us. Yes, your message that you have provided to all the students and to all of us, your journey, I think that is very much inspiring, and that should prove to be very much useful to all our students who are here. And I would request all our students to take this message by heart that Mr. Mishra has shared with all of you. His journey, I think, is very important, and I think it will be proving useful for you also. Thank you, Hemanji, for being with us and guiding us. And finally, we have our last but not the least judge, Mr. Krishendu Haldar, who is the head of the Department of Printing Technology, Regional Institute of Printing Technology, Kolkata. Sir, your experience and a few words from your side, advice to the students.
Good afternoon, all. Hi, myself, Krishendu Haldar, HOD of Printing Technology, Regional Institute of Printing Technology. So first of all, I'd like to convey my deepest gratitude to Professor Kamal Chopra and his associate organizations to conduct such wonderful national level competition in the virtual platform. I'm also very much astonished to see the efforts that have been presented by the Professor Bijendra Kausik and our East Zone Coordinator Sri Shankar Devna. I really appreciate their enormous efforts in order to make this event a grand success. And I feel honored to be a judge and sharing the same panel with my respected gurus. Perhaps it's not an easy task for me to shortlist all top candidates for the final round without their active support and necessary cooperation. I must say this online competition is absolutely flawless because printing, it has a vast area, and from there it's very difficult to find the answers in a short span of time. So I believe it's absolutely impossible for the participants to practice any unfair means. Now I shall begin with the analysis part of this second round competition. I must say I was impressed by the quality of the students that I got after the second round. Questions were very difficult and very much up to the mark than the previous round. So finally, my message for all participants that in my opinion, you all are winners. I realize that there are 20 of you and only participants who are able to secure to score 50% will over there on the final round. So I congrats to all top participants in advance for presenting their true potential and showed their dedications for printing amidst such severe conditions. And rest of all who are not able to pass this hurdle, don't be disheartened. You all compete valiantly and gain a new experience. And I hope this experience will definitely revive you to get another feather in your cap in coming days. Also, my heartfelt gratitude to other esteemed personalities who are associated with this event and sharing their positive words for our students. Hope that positive vibes will boost up them. So students, be a lifelong learner and be starved for learning and try to earn new experience from any difficulties. So be happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Haldar, for your words of advice and your good analysis. Without further ado, now I would, before going to Professor Boral, who would give the vote of thanks and finally declare the results, but I would like to open the forum to our dear students. I would request our students to unmute and say a few words about your experience in this occasion. So any of the students would like to say, share their experience after how they felt after today's event. So any of the students?
I'm Sumana Datta from third year printing technology student. And it was, I'm very happy to reach the second level. I don't know whether I'm able to reach the third round or not, but I'm very happy I'm very happy, and it was a challenge for us to know our ability in printing technology. So and I want to say thank you all of our teachers to arrange such a competition for us.
Hello, anyone else? You are feel free. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us your name and your question.
So myself Shagata Das from second year printing technology. I am pursuing in the printing in the Regional Institute of Printing Technology, and I am very happy that I can reach in the second round. We are very glad that we can represent our college, and the experience is very unique. And this is the first time we are giving the exam online from home and at this pandemic situation. So we are very happy that.
Thank you.
Can you hear me, sir?
From Northeast. Yes, please introduce yourself.
So, hello everyone. My name is Petlanki Kandia. I'm from Meghalaya. I'm a student of second year printing technology. I would like to thank all the distinguished guests for inaugurating this competition. I would like to thank the teachers who inaugurated this, and then I would like to thank all the distinguished guests for sharing their experience. I think that all of the students are all motivated and we're all thankful for this chance. And being the only student from Northeast, I feel very privileged to reach this second round. I don't know whether I'll pass on the second round, but this has been a wonderful experience and I would like to thank you all. Thank you.
Now, I would request Professor Dr. Anjan Kumar Boral, who is the professor in Department of Printing Technology, Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, and our national coordinator for the entire zonal Print Olympiad 2020 event. He's a mentor and has been a guiding help to all of us to conduct the entire program with great efficiency and smoothness. So Professor Boral, requesting you to formally declare the results and ultimately give the vote of thanks, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you, Sankhya, and a very good afternoon, Professor Kamal Chopra ji, Chairman, Print Olympiad 4th edition, esteemed judges, and so many print personalities from all over India, and dear students. It's a very unique day in many respects. First of all, I am connecting with so many gurus. Still I remember, so my mind went to that particular period when I was a student at RIPT. Golden days and the time which nurtured me to follow my passion in the subsequent years. From the beginning, my passion was to be a teacher in my field. And I'm proud, now I'm a teacher in printing. Two things. The top of the ladder is never crowded. Second, rise to the occasion. These two principles I follow, I practice, and I say these are the 2 points you may take into account. Rise to the occasion. When something is needed, you have to rise. Top of the ladder is never crowded. You think that top post is always crowded. No. Still that is being waited. You can go there, be there, and do so many things. So thank you, Sankhya, for coordinating and making the event successful. You are a hardworking person, sincere, and a very good in many respects. Vijender, the technical head, who did so many things, and on the back, he is able to manage these things. Kamalji, every day with a new idea, with a new thought, with a new insight. He inspires you, he makes you to work, a very good leader and a very good manager. So nothing to say so many things, because now the students are waiting for the result. From the last so many days, so many weeks, things have been started, and we are coming to select the top 5 persons from the East. It's a very unique thing, and it's a very honored point also to mention that the people who have made the next round, that is the top 5. The first one is your Suranjana Maiti, 005. The one is Suranjana Maiti.
Yes, please go ahead.
You are in the top 5.
Yes.
Sir, I am very happy to be selected in the top 5.
Not only this, I can give a very good news also. You topped in this region. At present, from these 5, you are at the top.
It is not very easy thing for me, but I am feeling very proud that I have been selected.
And now what next? Do you want to be at the top of East?
I will, sir.
Good, very good. So, brother, next.
Yeah, second one is Subhajit Banerjee, 050.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes,
I would like to thank Mr. Kamal Mohan Chopra, sir. As I came to know that this Olympiad is a brainchild of him. I want to express my thanks and gratitude to him, and I would also like to thank Dr. Anjan Kumar Boral, Professor of Guru Jambisar University, and I would like to thank all my gurus present here, Mr. Shankho Devnath, lecturer of RIPT, Mr. Krishnendu Haldar, lecturer of RIPT, and GDG sir also is present, who is the person who influenced me to love this team, or love this the entire printing engineering to take and being influenced from him. I just go for the higher studies. I'm now pursuing my bachelor in engineering in Jadavpur University, and from Jadavpur University, my teachers, Dr. Kanai Chandrapal is also present. I want to express my thank to him also, and Mr. Soumen Boshak, My professor is also present here. I want to thank him. I want to thank him also, and and I am very happy that I have selected, sir. And
What
I
are
would.
your plans? What are your plans? What do you do after completing your studies?
Uh, I want to pursue my masters in printing engineering, sir.
And after that?
After that, I want for some research.
Okay, you want to go for research and printing. Now you have seen that we have the 5 finalists from the north already selected, and you are among the people selected here. I don't know how many are there. But how do you find? Was it a tough or easy job?
It's not so much easy, but I would say.
But not tough also. So now you wish to be at the top of East?
Yes, sir, I will.
You will. Good. Thank you, and congratulations to you. Bralsa.
Yeah, the third one is Abhinandan Bhattacharya. 003D.
Hello?
Yes,
sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I am surprised, sir. I am happy, very happy. And I would like to thank all my teachers present here and Mr. Kamal Mohan Chopra and Mr. Anjan Goral and all my seniors present here also. I would like to thank all. And it was not easy for me, at least. And I have studied a lot for this competition, and I am just happy. I can't say so much. That's all.
That's good. And now, are you going to try for the top of the East?
Obviously, of course, I was
the
interested.
You know the
Yes, I am excited for it, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course. Thank you, sir.
And what are your future plans?
Sir, waiting for campusing and also preparing for GLET, the letter end exam for doing printing in engineering in Jadavpur.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, sir, next.
Sir, we have only 3 students with that 50% cutoff mark. So these 3 students, they will be going to the national competition. So the chances are very high to get the top position in the coming, in the competition. So these are the 3 students, sir, now who have been selected to the national round, sir. So, and I want to say a small thing. Thank you, Gautam sir, for showing my answer sheet. That means which I gave the exam way back in 1989. Thank you so much, sir. This shows my gurus how they care their students. Thank you once again, sir. Over to Kamalji.
First, I would like to thank all the coordinators. Sabse above all, Mr. Bral, Dr. Bral, Professor Dr. Bral, Dr. Devnath, and all people. They are doing hard work for the success of this event. And definitely, I'm thankful to the RIPT for hosting this event. As you know, we have 4 regional competition, one in north, one is south, one is east, and another in west. In north, I've already shown you, we have already selected the top students who are going in for the oral round. East, today we are completing it. And for south, tomorrow there will be the first round for the selections from the south. So I'm thankful to all the coordinators. We have from north, Dr. Bral is coordinating. From east, Shankya Devnath, who is coordinating. From west, Madhura Mahajan is there. And from south, Madam TKS Lakshmi Priya. So they are all coordinating, and Bajinder, who is the technical head, is assisting us. And without him, it is not possible to make the things happen. So I'm thankful to all. And today, I'm sorry that only 3 was elected, but if the judges permit, I can give some grace marks so that we can make it 5. So I have two more names with me. If the students
Hi,
are
sir.
there.
This is Krishnendu. Yeah, I think from my understanding within this span of time that questions are really up to the mark. So I think if you consider them next to people who are marginally just cut it off, so it will be better. I mean, I will ask other judges if they are agreed with my point or in my opinion.
Yeah, I can.
I also agree. I also agree, Professor Chopra, because questions was of very high standard, and the next two students, they are very, one is 24 and one is 23. So marginally, I think they should be given a second chance if other judges agree.
Yes, I too support and second our ex-principal sir. So we can go ahead. We can go ahead with the grace marks
Yeah, we can,
for the students. No problem.
Then it's okay if the judges permit. We are ready to give the grade marks.
Yes, we agree, sir. We agree.
Thank you very
And
much,
we
sir.
can give us feedback.
Professor Boshak,
Okay.
Professor Boshak, please also. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Because the score minimum we have to give minimum marks, that is 1 or 2 marks for grace marks. So we can consider another 2.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, all the judges?
Yes, we agree.
Thank you very much. So
Hemant sir,
I can announce the other two students who are just 1 or 2 marks behind. Suman Chatterjee. That is Suman Chatterjee. So Suman, how do you?
Yes, sir, I am very happy and thank you for giving me a second chance. I am sorry that I can't score 50%. Yes, sir, thank you very much.
Yes.
I am really happy and I am promising you that I will give my best in my next round. Thank you.
Good. Do hard labor so that you can reach at the top.
Yes,
Sometimes
sir.
just artists do wonders. Sometimes it happens. So even you are a later entry, but try to prove that you can be at the top also.
Yes, sir, obviously.
Very good. Thank you, Sunil. And we have another student, Pranav Kanti Pukrit. Can you stop, sir? Pranav Kanti Pukrit. Pranav Kanti Purkit. Okay, so these are the 5 students. Then who will be pursuing for the next level. I once again tell the students the next level is different, entirely different. These were on the selection. This was only a selection round to select the top 5 because it was not possible to give chance to more students for speaking. Now, for speaking on that platform, it is not under your syllabus. The question was asked as per your syllabus. That is the general thing. General thing in the printing, what the things are going to come. For your ease, we will give you the topic. We have prepared 50 topics. It is not prepared by me. We asked the industrialists and scholars world over. They have submitted their list. So out of that list, we made 50 questions. We are sharing that 50 topics. You can go to the Google. You can go anywhere. You have a week time, maybe 10 days to study. And study will not go waste, I tell you. So out of those 50 questions, at the time of competition on your WhatsApp, again, you will receive 5 topics. And out of these 5, you have to speak on 1. So be prepared for that. That competition will be broadcasted world over. The judges, beside the Indian judges, we have 4 international judges. They will be judging your performances. The marks will be given not only on the contents, but your behavior, how you speak. Their marks are divided like this. Definitely maximum mark for the contents, and you must know what you are speaking. Judges will ask you questions also on that subject on which you are speaking. So any question, the finalist? Any question? So all the 5 finalists will send me their full length photograph with white background. Okay, and thank you very much, Devinaji. Thank you very much for conducting. As we have already announced, the 5 finalists will get 5,000 each. plus finally certificate. We are the top of the zone, will get 25,000. So that is our way of working. This we are doing from offshore print association only for pursuing the printing technology. We wish more talent may come in this line. This line has a great future, as all the eminent speakers told. Printing cannot die. Yes, it is converting, and student, you must learn what is coming after 50 years. Must study on the Google, must study on wherever you can, what next is going to come. Dr. Bral wants to say something. Dr. Bral, please.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all the esteemed judges, because from the beginning they are doing such a great work for the Eastern Zone. They are all very renowned persons in this field, and two of them are my gurus. So to whom I learned what is printing. And Kamalji, overall, thanks to you for coordinating all the activities. Even though you are giving credit to us, but we know the reality. You are there. As long as you are there, we know everything is safe. So thank you, sir, for everything, for taking so much pain for this printing industry, and all the great people who are here, always encouraging us and making the event so successful. Kamalji, thank you so much. Thanks to all the students for participating and being proactive. That is a very great thing. And Diptendu sir, then Gautam sir, then Brundaban from the very beginning, he is there with all the events. Being such a great person and a busy person, but I'm seeing in all the events he is there. So this shows how much he is keen and he is taking so much of interest to ignite this young mind. So that is a very great thing. So today only I came to know about his success story. And it is told success has no story. Only the failures, they fabricate so many things. He is a successful person, and that is only one line. He is successful. And all the young students, they are, see Kamalji. He is the youngest person among us in this printing industry. And he's a dynamic, he is just like a 14 years boy, making so many things. So one day he called me thrice. After that he called me, where you are? I said, sir, I was sleeping. You're sleeping in the daytime also. So sir, I am very sorry. But we are thankful to you, sir, for making us to work. That is a great thing, sir. So keep guiding like this, and all the esteemed judges, you are there. So the printing industry is in safe hand. Teaching, research, everything is in safe hand as long as Kamalji and all gurus are there. Once again, I am thankful to you, each one of you, being here, blessing the occasion. And Dhote Saab, he is also very, very active. So every now and then he will make a phone call, how are you, how the things are going. So this shows the his attachment to the printing industry. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Kamalji. Namaste.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, my students. Be at the top. Try to be at the top of the nation. Maybe next time we will organize international level also, because some people approach me, why not to have, if it is an Olympiad, it should be between the countries. Mogi will tell you. Mogi will tell you. Okay, sir, we will make it. So maybe next time it will go international also.
Sir, a round of applause for our students, sir.
Sorry,
one round of applause for the students.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.